United States is being condemned all around the world today. The U.S.'s number one ally called the Supreme Court decision a big step backward.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the new American wasteland. I'm your host, Montgomery Ho, and the year is 2035. You're still doing your best to survive in your home state. Despite the federal and state government losing total control of the area, you've managed to get by, if only just barely. But finally, some good news. Local broadcasts and social media have made you aware of a relief group that's arrived in the town center. Rumors are that they have food, water, and doctors for the local population. When you get to the relief area, there are throngs of civilians, mostly folks that look like you, weathered, tired, and just holding on for the next stroke of good luck. They're all gathering around a group of men and women in uniform. However, this isn't the U.S. military. Different camouflage patterns with different national insignia, all under blue helmets emblazoned with UN in blocky white letters. Most of them are distributing water and food rations from trucks. Others are gathering and triaging American civilians into the medical tents. Some stand guard, all speak in heavily accented English. The Canadian and United Kingdom troops are guiding and directing most of the civilians, while Korean, Spaniard, and French troops are distributing much-needed supplies. You're relieved. For the first time in months, you finally feel a bit safer, and you may finally eat and drink decently tonight. But then, you hear it, the familiar crack of rifle fire. Then suddenly, a staccato of snaps, whizzes, and ricochets. Dozens of civilians go down, and the non-commissioned officers from the UN are already barking orders at both civilians and relief troops. In a panic, you try to find hard cover, but the chaos leaves you disoriented. A firm grip grabs your collar. The Canadian corporal that had just earlier been directing you to the water truck with a friendly face now has the stern demeanor of a cold veteran. She gets you behind the water truck, and as you turn to thank your savior, her body slumps. Suddenly and lifelessly, with blood gushing from a rifle wound in her side. By 2035, the UN had been sending relief forces on humanitarian missions into the U.S. to assist civilians that the American federal and state governments either couldn't or wouldn't protect. And they all met similar fates. This has been Letters from 2035. Stay safe out there, folks.